so today I'm going to be talking all about languages. Now, let me just put this little disclaimer in, because I have to put these disclaimers in sometimes because some of you, you know how it is.
Easily offended.
Yeah, easily offended, basically, yeah. So, please, if you don't have the heart, please, this may not be the video for you. This video is about language, and I'm just kind of like exploring the reason as to why Tree seems to be more of a blanket language, even though there are so many other different languages within Ghana. And so that's what I want to get to the root of. I myself, I'm Ewe. I can speak Ewe the Karaka, just a tiny little bit. I don't know. I understand it, but I don't speak it. But I just want to know more, basically, because for me personally, when I go around to different places and I walk into a shop or I go to buy something, the first language they'll speak to me is Tree. And only after speaking to the person for a little bit, you realize that actually that's not even like their mother tongue. Their mother tongue is something else. It could be Ewe, it could be Ga, whatever it is. So I just want to look a bit deeper into the reason as to why Tree seems to kind of like be the dominant language. Why is the reason for that? And guys, please, before you start saying it, this is not about being tribalistic or anything like that. This is not that. I am Ewe. I'm not even married to an Ewe. My husband is Fanti and Ga, a mixture of the two, okay? So there's no tribalism here. This is literally me just wanting to find an answer to a question. So I'm going to ask a couple of people, and I'll just be interested in hearing their responses. So let's go. Let's talking about language, right? What language do you speak?
I speak Bisa.
Bisa. Can you speak Tree?
Yes, please.
Okay. So when you go to like shops in Accra, what language do they speak to you first?
Mostly I speak Tree and English.
Tree and English, So if you go to a shop to buy something, what language do they speak to you in?
They speak English, sometimes Tree.
Sometimes Tree, but not Ga?
No Ga.
Why? Do you know why?
I don't know the reason. Because Ga, most of us, we are not Ga.
So
the language is, we don't understand the language.
When you're in the northern region, right? Okay, what language do they speak? What language do you speak there?
No, they speak Dagomba.
Ah, Dagomba. Okay, so does anyone speak Tree up over there?
Yes, there are those who speak Tree, they are from South. Those who are working there, but they stay in South here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say most places that you go to, they speak Tree or they speak something else?
Mostly at North, there's a lot of languages. Many. So it's language, yes. The most popular language is Tree.
Tree. Hey. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I find that whenever I go to a shop to buy something, they'll speak to me in Tree first. And then if I then ask the person, then I'll see that maybe the person's even Ewe. Like they're not speaking their first language. They're speaking the one that everyone else kind of like speaks.
Yes, because Tree is the popular language in Ghana.
Ah, is it the easiest one to learn?
The easiest one. Every corner you can speak Tree.
Can you speak Ewe?
Ewe, I can't speak.
Why?
Because I don't stay with them.
But if you stay with the Ewe people, you'll pick it up, eh?
Yes, please.
Does it sound hard to you, Ewe?
It sounds hard.
okay, which one is harder, Ga or Ewe?
Ewe, Ga is harder than Ewe.
Ga
is harder than Ewe. Okay.
Ah, interesting.
So,
interesting.
Thank you.
So Dorcas,
yeah.
Right? So you're Ewe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How can you tell? She might be an Asante. She might be from the north.
We're related. That's why.
Okay.
That's how I know. Okay. So like when you go out, what language do most people speak to you?
Tree, Asante Tree, yeah.
Okay. Why? Because most people, I found that you probe most people, they'll start to speak to you in Tree, but then you'll find out that they're not even Akan or anything. They're like, they might be Ewe or they might be Ga, but they speak to you in Tree first. Why?
Yeah, I've also been thinking about it, but I think Tree is the easiest or commonest language in Ghana. You find everybody speaking Tree everywhere. Even if the person doesn't know how to speak, the person makes an attempt to speak the language.
Tree first.
Yes, Tree first. Okay, I'll say it's Ga.
Ga.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Ga.
Okay.
I think most people will only speak to you in English if they see that you can't speak the tree. Then sometimes they'll go to English, but English is definitely not the first thing that someone will speak to you in a shop, unless
Of
you go
course.
to like a Lebanese shop or something.
Yes.
It will not be English. It's always the tree first, and then sometimes if you go further and said, I don't understand, then they might speak a different language to you. But I find it interesting that people don't necessarily speak their mother tongue first. They just
Okay.
speak the tree first.
Yeah, I'll say since it's in the Volta region, you find out normally the day students, you find them speaking Ewe because they are from there. But people from Accra, which are in the boarding house, you normally find them speaking Asante Tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
When they are talking to their friends,
Yeah.
interrogating, they normally speak it.
Which one do you normally go for when you're speaking to someone? Do you approach them with Ewe first, or do you approach with tree first?
With tree first.
With tree first.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. You know,
Yeah,
think so.
see? Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, because
Wow.
you assume that everybody kind of like speaks tree as a blanket, but that's not necessarily their mother tongue. That's interesting. Thank you. So in Ghana, most people speak. Which language do most people speak?
Language.
Yes,
Tree or Ga.
tree or Ga. Okay.
Yeah.
Which tribe are you?
The Asante.
You're Asante, so you speak tree.
Yes.
Okay. So when you go to like most of the shops here, they speak tree. Why is tree first when this is Ga land? People don't speak a lot of Ga. They speak mostly tree. Why?
Okay, sometimes no, because of some place now, we no good English. They want to tree. Yeah. It's sometimes English is more.
Okay.
My tree is my language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because tree is your language, you speak it first.
Yeah. We so English. Sometimes we do English. Sometimes we use tree. Yeah. Sometimes we go some place here. We don't go to tree. Sometimes we do English.
How about Hausa?
Ga. Yeah. The tree Ga and language.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But most people will speak to, if tree is not your first language.
Yes.
But most people still speak tree first, even if it's not their first language.
Yeah. Today my first English.
Okay.
Yes.
Tree is your first.
My tree is my language. Yeah.
Okay.
Tree is my language.
So you speak that one
Yes.
first.
Fantastic.
We stayed at Accra for 25 years. My Ga, no, it's my tree, you know. Yes. My hometown tree is my is Asante. It's not very English, my tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. That makes sense. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Which language do you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm speaking Fafra.
Fafra.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fafra.
I've not heard of that one
That's
before.
a good one.
Upper East.
Oh, Upper East.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bolgatanga, yeah.
Okay. So when you talk to other people around, what language do you speak?
Okay. I can speak the English. I can speak the tree, but my tree is no.
It's not that good,
Yeah. And the
eh?
English. I speak English, but it's no full.
Oh, okay, okay. So like when you go into shops, if you go to the shop now,
Yeah.
what language do you speak to them?
That sound I told you.
Tree.
Yeah. All of it. I can speak tree. I can speak English, but it's no too much. Yeah, tree.
Okay, so why do you speak tree first when that's not your first language, but you speak tree
No,
first?
the here is tree.
So why does everybody speak tree when tree is not the main language here? Because this Accra here, this is Ga land, right? So why
Yeah.
people don't speak Ga first? Why do people speak tree first?
And the last from action boy is here is Accra. Why is here is half the language?
Yeah.
Why you can speak here language or speak the tree?
Yeah.
You say the first right. I don't understand it.
Oh God, you're doing well.
Oh, you doing well.
I asked somebody.
Oh, you
asked somebody,
asked.
but he told me something, but you know. My people should know plenty here. That's why.
Yeah.
But I go to Bolga now.
Okay, Bolga.
I can speak
Okay.
my language.
I get it.
But here, my people know plenty here.
Yeah, so
That's
you
why they speak the tree.
speak the tree. Okay.
The tree now, I'm learning some small. I'm
Yeah.
not top all.
Okay. Okay, guys. So there you have it. There have been a few different reasons as to why people think that Tree is the most spoken language within Ghana. I personally have my own reasons, and I could be completely wrong, but I personally believe, and I'm saying personally because I'm not saying this as a matter of fact, I'm saying this is what I think it could be. I think it could be because the Akan tribe is so big, and there are so many variants of the Tree language. So like you have Fanti, which if you understand Fanti, you can more or less understand Tree. It's very, very similar. And again, the same with Sefer as well. They're all very similar. So I feel like perhaps maybe that's the reason why Tree is just like the blanket one that's spoken. There's like more in that gang, if you get what I mean. There's more in that gang than any of the other. I'm using the word gang, but I'm not saying that they are actually gangs, otherwise that brings tribalism. That's not what I'm trying to say. I just used it as a word, as to, you know, that's what that selective section of people, that's what they speak. And I feel like they're the biggest compared to the others. That's the reason why it's blanket spoken. But I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. You can drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Why do you think Tree is spoken as the most dominant language in Ghana? Drop it in the comments below, guys. Anyway, that is more than enough for me. If you haven't already subscribed, do me a favor, please hit the subscribe button for me, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to also do me a favor, like, comment and share this video for me. Until next time, I'm out. No.